make it a little bit right today. Okay,
Perfect.
and let's go. After this meeting, we go around this
Yes.
the place, and
Yes.
After the walk, we go up for something, or there you have
So
another.
after this,
Yeah.
okay, we go around and then you transfer all the data into the
The disk. Yes, we
disk.
have prepared.
How much time will you take to do?
I will tell you when I put the disk and drop this the data. Yes.
Honorable Minister for Science and Technology, Science and Wildfires and Climate Change, Dr. Harshvardhan, Professor Ravindranath, IIC Indore, Professor Dr. Mustafa Khan, the team leader in the Indian Himalayan Climate Adaptation Program of Fish Embassy, the ambassador of India to land, my colleagues on GST, Dr. Nisha Nandiratta, distinguished guests, delegates from India and abroad, ladies and gentlemen. I, on behalf of the Department of Science and Technology and my own behalf, welcome you all to this side event hosted by DST on 110 ecosystem Himalayan region. It gives me immense pleasure to welcome our Honorable Minister, who has shown great interest in participating in the DST event. He was here, kind enough to be part of the event on technology. We are indeed greatly honored by your presence, sir, and look forward to your listening to your words of wisdom. Himalayan region is highly vulnerable to climate change impact due to its fragile, complex, unique geomorphology and sensitivity to climate variation, and thus it requires urgent action with focus on climate change adaptation. The temperature trends over Himalayan region have been much more than over plain areas of Indian Himalayan region. It was for these very reasons that the government launched a national mission for sustaining the Himalayan ecosystem as part of the 8th national mission under India's National Action Plan on Climate Change. The DSC is coordinating this mission. We have had several achievements of this program. A Center of Glaciology was established at Wadi Institute of Himalayan Geology, Dehradun. There were 6 thematic task forces anchored around 6 leading institutions. We established 11 state climate change cells in the 12 Himalayan states. There was inter-university consortium of 4 universities and a Swiss Indo-Swiss program on glaciology. The prime objective of the national mission for sustaining the Himalayan ecosystem is to bring a Himalayan annual status report in 6 key areas. They include natural and geological wealth, water, ice, snow and glaciers, microflora and fauna, wildlife and animal population, forest resources and plant biodiversity, Himalayan agriculture, traditional knowledge, etc. These 6 thematic task forces are established in the key institutions in the Himalayan region, and they comprise, in fact, of several centralized institutions. There are as many as 60 institutions as a part of this thematic task forces spread over the entire Himalayan region. The state climate change cells that have been established by DST in partnership with the Ministry of Environment and Forest, they are given the task of developing vulnerability and risk assessment at district and sub-district level, development and implementation of training programs, public awareness program, and institutional capacity building program. In fact, Indo-Swiss cooperation that has been developed between India and Switzerland has been partnering with this energy program in implementation of the national mission on sustaining the Himalayan ecosystem. I also want to mention that NITI Aayog had recently had an initiative on sustainable development in Himalayan region, and there were 5 key thematic areas were chosen on which the working group was set up. These include the revival of Himalayan spring, sustainable tourism, shifting cultivation, skill building and entrepreneurship, data information for decision making, and also the work on the knowledge generation. In fact, yesterday when Honorable Minister had mentioned that there is no issue, societal issue wherein SNT cannot provide solution. In fact, this issue was in fact came at the primary level in the NITI Aayog working group, where NITI Aayog had put emphasis on SNT intervention for finding solution for sustainable development of Himalaya, and that is why GST was given responsibility of preparing a report on Himalayan spring. So GST, we had recently launched a mega program on human and institution capacity building for Indian Himalayan region, and where for the first time we are setting the state level network for the Himalayan region, state level research network for the Himalayan region. There are as many as 145 universities in the Himalayan region, and this network is focusing mostly on these Himalayan universities and their researchers. As I mentioned yesterday also in the event on technology, that in the area of climate change and environment, the 3 ministries which have been headed by our Honorable Minister, Ministry of Earth Sciences, Ministry of Environment, Forest and GST, are working in tandem on various issues, but in particular on Himalayan region. Like GST has resolutions for sustaining the Himalayan ecosystem. There is a mission on Himalayan studies being spearheaded by Ministry of Environment and Forest, and Ministry of Earth Sciences is implementing a mountain meteorology mission for the Himalayan region. We all 3 ministries work together for a single cause to work for the Himalayan region and sustenance of the Himalayan region. Before I request Honorable Minister to release 2 reports that we have. Number 1 report that we have prepared on vulnerability and risk assessment for the Himalayan region. Let me mention that this report is very unique in its shape that we have brought out. There are 12 Himalayan states, and the scientists and professionals of all these 12 Himalayan states, they participated in the preparation of this report. And as many as 120 scientists are involved. The IIT Mandi and IIT Guwahati, they actually become the hub for providing training to state scientists in preparing these vulnerability risk assessment map. And overall guidance to this exercise was provided by a dedicated team of scientists from IIT Bangalore under the leadership of Professor Ravindra, who is here. And the work was completed in a record time of less than 2 years. In fact, now we shall be soon bringing a detailed digital Pan-Himalaya vulnerability atlas, and it's going to be, this report contains the outcome of that work that has been done. With these words, I may request Honorable Minister to first release the report on climate vulnerability assessment for the Indian Himalayan region during a common framework. I request Dr. Mustafa to kindly. There is another report that has been brought out by the Ministry of Environment and Forest, that is on climate change and vulnerable Indian coast by Dr. R. Ramesh and J.R. Bhatt. And I request Dr. Ramesh and Dr. J.R. Bhatt to be on the dais when we are going to release this. No, please come over and we'll just see your please.
Zrobimy to obejście tutaj, to trzeba lecieć szybko na górę i zgrywać kartę, bo my chcemy tam miejsca, żeby mu część zdjęć z tego przygotować.
Czyli na szybko obróbka.
15-20 zdjęć
Nie,
z tego, co do tej pory zrobiliśmy.
Ale musimy za nie łazić, więc dobra, jak lecimy już na
W
górę.
sensie, jak już tu skończymy obejście, to najwyżej ja zostanę i będę robił do końca wideo i zrobię parę zdjęć po prostu między tym, wiesz?
Aha, ja lecę z
A ty po
wszystkim.
prostu już lecisz zgrywać.
Dobra, wiesz co ważne? Żeby miał zdjęcie na tle tego,
Kopindia. No to
Zapraszam to.
nie, no to ty musisz zrobić, jak będziemy szli.
To jest koniec fala i zrobiliście zdjęcie około.
No, dokładnie.
Aha.
Good morning, friends. Dr. Akhilesh Gupta, advisor DST. Dr. Nisha Mehdi, advisor DST. Dr. Mustafa Ali Khan, representing the Swiss Agency for Development and Cooperation. Mr. Swain, our honorable ambassador here in this country. Dr. Kirit Parikh, addressing the audience with his presence, very senior
Because we'll make two for them.
senior dignitaries, Dr. Ramesh and Mr. Bhatt,
Backup.
and friends from the media. Well, friends, by now, it's almost it's just the beginning of the second day. And I think I have probably released this sixth document since yesterday. So that itself, I think, speaks volumes about the type of effort that both the ministries are actually putting in. The science and technology as well as the environment ministry. And just now I was told by
Dr. Ramesh. You see, I had the privilege to inaugurate one institution related to this postal activity in Chennai. That was some 1 year back. And Dr. Ramesh told me that they started working on this, which has almost, I think, 2 dozen chapters. 22 is almost 2 dozen. So it has almost 2 dozen chapters, is so big, and they have done all this in 4 months. So I think they deserve a lot of applaud from every continent. And then this other book also is the climate vulnerability assessment for the Indian Himalayan region. It's also a very, very important this topic, and a lot of good work has been done by people. Only worry whenever I release a report, which I had the privilege to do many times in last 25 years of my public life. And since I've spent so much of time serving the World Health Organization also, where every day there will be a new very good quality document which is published. My worry always is that a lot of effort goes into the production of these publications. But are these ultimately do these publications really, number one, go to the right quarters, and number two, whether those right quarters really are able to, they really get time to read them, and if they get time to read them, do they really pass or disseminate that information to the right quarters? So releasing the book is another worry in my mind from this broad perspective. Because if you look at the reports that are the publications produced by the World Health Organization, because I've seen them from very close quarters. I worked with the World Health Organization for almost many years as an advisor for all their Southeast Asian countries, and traveled to many countries for a couple of issues on which I used to work for them. So I always said that even if 10% of these publications are read by 10% of the people, and if they implement 10% of that in true spirit, that will also bring us closer to the health for all goal for the whole world. So my first appeal to everybody here and through you to everyone is that they are very important documents, and they have a lot of great information which is contained in them. We should draw apart from producing a document. It should also be accompanied by a plan. How what is written in the document will be put to good use for the society in a very efficient and dynamic manner. So that is what I think we should now strive for. I don't know how many more documents will be released during the course of this COP, but it really is a great tribute to the sincerity of our scientists and co-workers who have done this good job. Since yesterday, you have those who have been, I can see some faces who are here, who were there in the first session yesterday, side event, who were there in the second event, who were there in this event also. So you have by now got this general overall impression about what together we are trying to do through science and technology and through environment ministry. And today it is about the mighty Himalayas. So there is nothing which is untouched. And I just, when I was just sitting on this chair, I was trying to recall कि किधर क्या हमारी जो, I was reminded that I went to a program in Koina, that is in Maharashtra, some 200 kilometers from Pune. And there our scientists who are the Earth Sciences Ministry scientists, they have dug up, gone 7 kilometers inside hard rocks and they have put sensors on different places. And those sensors are going to have observations which will be recorded and which will be analyzed scientifically to find out, number one, because that is a place for 50 years there are huge number of earthquakes there in that corner region of Maharashtra. And they are trying to work out and analyze whether we can predict an earthquake or whether what is the cause of the earthquake, what that is happening inside. So sensors will record observations round the clock for many years, and they will be then converted into, you can say, that data will be used. So that is the level at which, when I look at the thing of the oceans, they are getting into the oceans. They are working on the polymetallic modules. They are working on using ocean as an alternate source of energy from gas hydrates. That is also being worked out. They are converting this thermal, this waves energy into thermal energy, and which is being used to put up and use desalination plants. And the Planning Commission or our NITI Aayog now is already working on a desalination mission. So, and you know our story in the space, so you know, they have towards God, there also scientists are doing now, they are planning to send a human being on moon. They have already accomplished a successful Mars orbiter mission. And from an atomic level to any level that we can think of, and so diverse type of activities they are happening. And science is trying to back up everything. And we all know that Himalayas are very they are close to our heart also, but they are quite vulnerable also. And I think the most pertinent or the immediate effect on their ecosystem from the adverse effects of climate change and global warming, I think these are the places which get most easily adversely affected, and they cause the maximum amount of damage to the whole lot of humanity, because they are a source of water, there is forest, oxygen, everything. I am very happy that the Department of Science and Technology, apart from its multifarious activities in all fields, NITI Aayog in fact found it suitable that the good quality research that should be done must be under the leader of Department of Science and Technology. But the Environment Ministry is also not lagging behind. They are although doing everything in collaboration, but there is a GV Pump Institute in Pantnagar. I had the privilege to go there on Goran Balappanji's birthday last year, this year itself, and I could see the level of activities they are doing in the Himalayan states. So it's a great moment for me. And then come to COP and highlight it before the COP people and the international audience about the level of sincerity and the level of our approach. I think that is really worth commending, and that's why I feel very delighted to join you all for this side event, and which is we have put the title as Mountain Ecosystem Himalayan Region at this COP24. We all know that Himalayas, Himalaya is the largest and the tallest mountain range in the world, and this is bordering 8 countries. Afghanistan, Pakistan, China, Nepal, Bangladesh, Myanmar, Bhutan, and in fact 9 major perennial rivers: Indus, Ganges, Brahmaputra, Irrawaddy, Salween, Mekong, Tarim, Yangtze and the Yellow River have their origin there. They cover about 43 lakh square kilometers. More than 30 peaks of the Himalayas rise to heights of 7620 meters, that is about 25,000 feet or more. And one of these we know, the Mount Everest, which is about 8,858 meters, is the world's highest mountain. Nearly 1.5 billion people depend on the Himalayas for water, food and energy, as I said earlier. And the Indian Himalayan region is a part of the Himalaya within India, spanning 10 Hindu states. There is Jammu and Kashmir, Himachal Pradesh, Uttarakhand, Sikkim, Arunachal Pradesh, Manipur, Meghalaya, Mizoram, Nagaland, and two partial hill states like Assam and West Bengal. And nearly 50 million people in India, they reside in the Indian Himalayan region alone. We know that these mountains are one of the most important ecologically sensitive and fragile areas of the world. They not only provide a critical habitat but also act as repositories of natural resources such as forests and water, provide ecosystem services and are valued for their aesthetic
Ale ja mu to
and
mówiłem, że ja mu
physical
powiem dopiero jak to włączę, więc
So while the mountain ecosystems offer a wide range of
zdjęcia
natural
to będzie
resources
kupić, tak?
and
20
potential
tych
for
zdjęć będzie
tourism,
gotowe, no.
they are also particularly sensitive to environmental changes and becoming vulnerable to climate change.
Zobaczymy.
Recognizing all these impacts of climate change in the Himalayan region,
Masz ten?
and in order to better understand the linkages between climate change and the Himalayan ecosystem for improved management of the fragile
No to na
ecosystem,
dysku jest.
the government of
Bo
India
ja i tak ci
launched
muszę
this
dać, najlepiej dać, żebym ci dał tą
specific
bibliotekę
mission.
Lightrooma, nie? W której to zrobiliśmy. Bo wtedy ty to otworzysz w Lightroomie, masz te wszystkie presety z wczoraj i tylko je narzucisz i ewentualnie dostosujesz jasność.
The National Mission for Sustaining the Himalayan Ecosystem,
W bibliotece.
which is being implemented by the
That's the
DST
issue,
in
that is the
partnership
issue.
with many other central ministries and all the 12 Himalayan states. So it's a very, very major program which involves a lot of stakeholders, ministries and
podobnego.
12 state governments
I
in
wtedy
fact.
tylko wiesz, suwakiem pobrałaś i
This
gotowe, tak?
National Mission for Sustaining the Himalayan Ecosystem is the only mission under the National Action Program for Climate Change, about which we talked yesterday, to have a regional focus.
No dobra,
It is a multi-pronged, cross-cutting mission across various sectors
ale wydaje
and
mi się, że to
contributes
jest
to the sustainable development of the country by
2018
enhancing the
kreska
understanding of climate change.
data, czyli dzisiaj czwarty, dwie kreski
Its likely impact
COP24,
and
nie wiem czy
adaptation
masz
actions
więcej coś
required by
pisać,
the
bo to jest
Himalayas.
numerek.
A region on
Czyli rok,
which
miesiąc,
a
dzień,
significant proportion of India's population depends for
chyba numer po
sustenance.
prostu.
The
Ale
mission
sprawdzimy
seeks
na
to
dysku, nie?
facilitate formulation of appropriate policy measures and time-bound action programs to sustain ecological resilience and ensure the continued provisions of key ecosystem services in the Himalayas. I'm so happy to see that today we are here to discuss the issues related to climate vulnerability and risk assessment and sustainable development in the Indian Himalayas at Katowice, Poland, at this very prestigious COP24 meeting. This meeting takes place at a very important juncture as we gear up our efforts to effectively and successfully tackle the growing impacts of climate change across the globe. I take this opportunity to welcome all the delegates from India and abroad for their presence and participation in this side event, more particularly our delegates from other countries. We are thankful to the Swiss Agency for Development and Cooperation for playing an important role in the implementation of this key mission, and especially STC's role in marshalling stronger evidence on climate science in the Indian Himalayan region. I understand DST in collaboration with STC has taken up several noteworthy initiatives to build capacities and bring together different stakeholders in the region to exchange information and good practices. Such exchanges are crucial as they foster a deeper understanding of the issue and potential risks and the development of approaches to minimize and more effectively manage such risks. I am pleased to learn that my department DST in partnership with the 12 Himalayan states and SDC has been able to jointly produce the first of its kind vulnerability map and report for the entire Himalayan region, which we released just now. What is even more heartening is to see the concept of cooperative federalism in action where in a common framework for assessing the climate vulnerability was used by all the 12 states in partnership with the central government. I think this is really commendable. The Department of Government of India is coordinating and cooperating, and there is a cooperation on the other side also from 12 states. I have been informed that trainings on how to use this common framework for carrying out vulnerability and risk assessment are being held across the Himalayan region in partnership with the state climate change cells. This was much needed as there is a need to address the implications of current climate variability and projected climate change by developing adaptation and resilience building strategies in the short and long term. Assessment of vulnerability and risk is a vital preceding step to developing adaptation practices, policies and strategies. I understand, and this is really commendable, that nearly 50,000 people have been trained in climate science and adaptation aspects as part of training programs organized by the state climate change cells set up by the DST, and nearly 1.5 lakh people are given exposure to climate change issues as part of public awareness programs organized by them. In addition to the NMSHE, Ministry of Environment, Forest and Climate Change, Government of India launched a national mission for Himalayan studies in 2015 to generate better scientific knowledge on the impacts and vulnerabilities to climate change in the Himalayan region. The NMHS is being implemented through GP National Institute of Himalayan Environment and Sustainable Development. I made a mention about it. The mission aims to provide such much needed focus through holistic understanding of systems, components and their linkages. In addressing the key issues related to conservation and sustainable management of natural resources in Indian Himalayan region. The ultimate goal is to improve quality of life and maintain ecosystem health of the region to ensure long-term ecological security for the country. To conclude, I would like to say that adaptation to climate change has become imperative in the Indian Himalayan region. Concerns about the growing impacts of climate change call for immediate response measures to reduce the vulnerabilities in the region, and steps such as these will go a long way in achieving this goal. I am confident that the report on vulnerability and risk assessment brought out by DST will be of immense value to researchers and policy makers for understanding the climate change vulnerabilities and revising and prioritizing adaptation strategies for the Himalayan region. I would like this side event to have fruitful discussions on the vulnerability and risk assessment issues in the context of 12 Himalayan states of Indian Himalayan region. We must not only assess the vulnerability of people in the Himalayas at ground, but come out with viable and affordable solutions to the problems that Himalayas are facing, not just due to climate change, but because of other socio-economic issues also. I wish this side event great success, and I again pray to God let this side event become a part of our great future history for all times to come. Thank you.